What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are out at Jenkinsville Disc Golf Course in Queensbury, New York. It's currently a 9-hole loop with a short and a long tee for each 9 holes. This video right here is going to be a loop through the shorts, the reds. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Hole 1 is a 224-foot par 3 that plays back to that basket right there. Looks like about a 20-foot putt or so, with OB a little long. Definitely at least committed to that one. Stayed in bounds. A little bit of a comebacker though. Maybe 15 or so. Really early in the round to force myself into a straddle. Thankfully able to capitalize. Hole 2 is a 167-foot par 3 playing to that basket right there. Oh, I think that skipped right over top of the basket. Hopefully that's still in bounds. I don't know how close the OB line to the right is. This one stayed nice and close for me. And put that away for the birdie on hole 2. Hole 3 is a 200-foot par 3 that plays to that basket right there past all the trees. Kind of really liked the angle on that one. Just caught that tree. I think it would have been nice and close to the basket, but I think we got maybe like a circle's edge putt. Well, at least both of these longer putts I've at least committed to. A little high on both of them so far. That was just ugh. It was definitely a little in my mind that I was standing on ice, but there's still no excuse to miss that. Hole 4 is a 170-foot par 3 that plays up the hill through that tunnel to that basket right there on the left. I think that one went a little long. Honestly, from where I was, it kind of looked like it hit right behind the basket, but not really sure. Yeah, this one must have hit pretty close to the basket. Ended up stopping right here. Probably got lucky for it to stop. Put that one away for another birdie, at least to get back the bogey that I took on the last hole. Hole 5 is a 127-foot par 3 that plays to that basket. You can just see the band behind the down tree past that tree. Ooh, that did not flip, and that did not flip, and that went really far. We went pretty far past the basket. I definitely say we're circle 2. It's honestly probably pretty close to the edge, really, but I definitely say we're outside. Kind of intended to throw that on a little bit more hyzer just to try to crash it in once I got around the trees, but not the worst. Put that one away for the par on hole 5. Hole 6 is a 185-foot par 3 that plays down the hill to that basket at the top right. I threw that hoping once again that it was going to get stable. I feel like every time I throw that disc, expecting it to be a little bit more overstable Luna, it honestly just seems to fly really straight. And as it was already kind of off to the right, it hit a tree and kicked even further to the right. So I'm way down the hill over there. There's the basket. Definitely an area you don't want to be. Can't even see the basket, just know that it's behind this tree. Really nothing here. I'm gonna try to go to the flick with my Luna. Knew I just had to miss those 2 little trees there. Now to try to save this for par. With the footing and the straddle nature, wasn't the worst bid, but another really bad bogey. I thought the Kratos would have a little bit less glide and be a little bit more overstable, but I think realistically I probably want to throw something more overstable than that, just because the whole hill kind of fades off that way. So you're kind of going to want something that's going to definitely have some good overstability there. Hole 7 is a 222-foot par 3 that plays to that basket back there in the trees. See that one straight into the ground. That was just bad. So I guess I got lucky enough that there's a gap between these trees and it pushed a little bit further past this one. Definitely didn't deserve that, but I'll take it. Now I just got to make sure that I put this putt away. Definitely weak side chains. Would have liked that to be a little bit more to the right or center of the pole. Either way, it dropped to save the par. Hole 8 is a 174-foot par 3 from the tee at the bottom of the screen. And then that spider tree right there, it's kind of back behind that. You cannot really see it from here. Oh, too far inside. Needed to push that a little bit straighter, and I think it would have crashed right in. So now you can kind of see what I was saying. There's the big spider tree that I was talking about. Basket's right behind it. Here's where I ended up. Still still some crap in the way. Gonna have to try to straddle out and almost flex something through there, I think, because trying to go through here is just dumb. I'd say it's circle 2, probably just a little outside. A little too much anhyzer on that. Kind of wanted to make sure that I didn't push it too close to this tree and throw my putt into the tree 15 feet in front of me. So, you know, it is what it is. Got through the initial gap. Would have liked to have capitalized on the putt. Should be a fairly routine comebacker though. Another one that was just a little far on the left for me, but managed to put that one away to save the par. Hole 9 is a 255 foot par 3, playing from the tee pad at the bottom of the screen between the trees out to that basket in the field. Not quite enough flip on that, and I think it plays a little bit more uphill than it looks in your mind, because I think that's still relatively short too. Yeah, so with all this open field out here on my left currently, on the right when you're throwing the shot, there's really no excuse to push over here so much. Ended up pretty short over here, and the basket's still right there. Now the wind is really picking up, so I'm probably just gonna lay this one up. And it's so windy, I literally was trying to put that right at the base of the basket, and the wind just held it up long enough that it almost ended up going in for the birdie. So still was able to put that one away for the par, but that was almost a bonus birdie right there for sure. All right, so that does it for my round at Jenkinsville on the Reds. It's my first time playing it. I think the last time, and the only other time I was here actually, was for one of the work days. Walked through the course with the course designer, and actually, you know, seeing it now fully cut in, being played, really impressed with the course. It's kind of a shame that it's almost an hour from me and there's so many courses in the area, because it's definitely, at least playing the Reds, it's short enough that you get to work on a lot of those shots that people probably don't work on enough, but it's got enough areas where you can get yourself in some trouble. And honestly, like, if you can putt, you can probably still shoot pretty good if you're not getting off the tee. I mean, unfortunately for me, I just was 50% C1 putting. I mean, one of those was, I think, a hole where I 3-putted, so that's never good. But honestly, I really enjoyed the course, and I can't wait to come back. I think, honestly, I'm going to go play the Blues now, so look for that video coming in the near future. Thank you for watching.